You are gay. Mm-hmm. But was it,
the rumors are true.
Was it tough to come out to your parents?
You know, I always had really supportive people in my life. My mom and my stepdad were always they would use language that was inclusive. And so they would say, you know, when you have a significant other when you're grown up, they would never say girlfriend or boyfriend. They'd be like, you and your partner. And I'm like, I get it, you know. So they were always supportive, and I grew up in a kind environment. My high school was supportive. The first time I really encountered negativity toward gay people was on the internet. And so I was making videos, and I would get comments, and I'm like, do people think like this?
Why do you think people get so annoyed or bothered by someone's sexuality? Why would that bother anyone? I mean, do you wonder about it? Why would that, like the color of someone's skin, why would that bother anyone? What do you care?
I have to imagine it is a disease of sorts where it's learned and it's ingrained. And it's one of those things where even if you think you are not racist or not homophobic, there's still things ingrained in us based on society or our parents or how we were raised where we might have experience or commit microaggressions towards those communities that we just have to unlearn.
And it's stupid.
Yeah, it's just stupid things that you don't even think about, but they may affect those communities negatively.
I've asked many people this who are gay that I've talked to. Are you surprised, or maybe I'm offbeat, at how quickly the acceptance has occurred?
I think digital has changed everything. I think being able to reach people that you wouldn't have reached so imagine somebody in a small town in Kentucky who, you know, that community might be pretty set in its ways. You're not getting people coming in and out of the town. You're not exposed to those people. But on the internet, you can encounter people like me. And I always am blown away by the stories I hear from young people that are like, you're the first gay person I ever encountered, and it was because of the internet. And I think digital is accelerating acceptance of all communities and all perspectives at a faster rate than ever before because we're exposed to those people that we wouldn't have never met had it not been for an internet connection.
What do you make of the rise of the LGBT community?
I think it's an incredible advancement that is built on so much work that's happened in the past, and there's so much left to do. As a white gay man, I experienced the fastest acceptance. Yeah. But there are people of color within the trans community, or the bi community is often erased or ignored, or said that it's not a real thing. So there's so much left to do. And while I experience a lot of privileges as white and as gay and as cisgender, I have to acknowledge that within my community, just because I'm experiencing acceptance doesn't mean the entire community is experiencing that.
I would gather you're angered when Donald Trump was first asked about LGBT, and he said a very profound thing. He said, "You're staying at my hotel, I don't care what bathroom you use," right? And he was very open on it, and now he seems to be against it and supporting those states that have rules against it. What do you make of that?
You know, I believe an attack on any community and the rights of that community is an attack on the entire community. So when I hear about trans youth whose federal protections are being taken away, it hurts and it's an attack. And then I hear, some conservatives say, well, have you seen the picture of Trump holding the rainbow flag? Of course he's for the gays. I'm like, actions speak louder than words. Anybody can hold up a flag. I want to see protection. And I think Trump really needs to step up if he wants to represent all people.
Watch new episodes of Larry King Now, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on demand on Aura TV and Hulu.